No, he did. There was one day that... There was one day. And then Arno. And that was it.
Button in front of Tom Dwan.
No.
Now, in this case, the button is actually going to act first pre-flop. But gets to act last post-flop.
6-7 of hearts will open the pot. It's the hand that Tom Dwan has in front of him right now. Phil Ivey with an ace.
Ivey going to raise this up to 23,000.
Yes.
In position, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a call from Tom Dwan here. 17,000 more, though. That's an over-raise.
Tom Dwan thinking about what to do here. He's got 7-6 of hearts.
Ironically enough, we have a coin toss before the flop.
I mean, Robert, who has the edge in this game? I'm looking. Patrick Antonius, Tom Dwan, Phil Ivey. Three of the best in the world. Who's got the edge?
I'd be guessing if I told you. I don't really know.
Well, go ahead and guess. I'm curious.
I have to say Phil Ivey overall, but it's a close one. Real close.
Well, Tom Dwan is going to call. We're going to see a flop. Jack 5-3. Both players pick up a gut shot. If the 4 falls, talk about an action card.
Especially if it's not a club.
If a 4 falls, we're going to see some action. Ivy with a 4 would make the wheel. A 4 would give Dwan the nuts, as long as it's not a 4 of clubs, like you said.
Yeah.
Phil Ivey bets out 35,000 into this pot.
Pot is an astonishing $84,500. There's no going back from this.
This is a tough call for Tom Dwan, actually. He's got enough gamble. He's capable of calling here.
Well, it's not just calling for a 4, you're calling the float as well. And
Cool.
In position.
he can call to represent clubs. He can call to represent that he's got a pair of 5s, a jack.
Cool.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh, wow. This is unbelievable. Ivy cannot win this pot, but he's made a straight.
Both players have a straight.
Talk about the gin card. Ivy makes the wheel. Dwan has the absolute nuts.
We could see the largest pot ever in televised poker history.
There's 75,000.
80, 85,
90.
90,000.
90,000. Phil Ivey bets $90,000. If you're Tom Dwan, what do you do?
Wow, with a flush draw out there, I'm sorry, I'm going to go ahead and raise right here. But I'm not going to raise my whole stack. I'm going to raise it about 200,000 more. Make it look like I can still lay my hand down. Maybe 150 more even.
Now, Ivy's one of the best in the world, but can he get away from a wheel? He's made the straight. Both players have made the straight. Tom Dwan with the absolute nuts. Oh, talk about a gin card on the turn. Well, the biggest pot in the history of televised poker is just over 900,000. We have a chance of breaking that right here. Tom Dwan with the nuts. The 7 high straight. Phil Ivey with the 5 high straight.
He's definitely going to raise here.
The pot is $209,000. The action is on Tom Dwan.
Unbelievable.
142.6
And the raise is 142,000 more.
more.
And this is where we're going to see how good is Phil Ivey. He's staring at Dwan's stack, trying to figure out where he's at.
258.
Can I have it all? Can I get all those chips?
I don't think Ivy can get away from this hand, but I'll tell you what, he is considered the best cash game player in the world. If anybody can get away, it's Phil Ivey.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know if Ivey wants to get away.
I'm all in.
And he's
He's
all
all in! Oh my gosh.
Ivey is all in.
All in is
Dwan calls with the nuts. Ivey cannot win this pot.
Wow. Good hand.
Oh my gosh.
That's no good.
We have just broken poker television history. 1.1 million in this pot.
And he's
It's-
drawing dead.
It is the biggest pot in the history of televised poker. And it's going to Tom Dwan. He's got the nut straight.
We just saw poker history made right here tonight.
26, 36, 96.
And they're counting the chips right now. The Jack of Hearts in the river, completely irrelevant. A 1.1 million chip pot
400,700.
going to Tom Dwan.
Make sure these aren't 30. Yeah. You can leave that up.
Oh.
Leave that up there.
Patrick Antonius even wincing. Everybody standing up.
360, 370, 380, 400,700. 390.
Wow, Phil Ivey saying goodbye to all that money. Those are $25,000 chips. A $1.1 million pot going to Tom Dwan.
Phil Ivey lost over $500,000 in one hand.
Tom Dwan is now up $608,000. Phil Ivey now down $627,000. Both players with straights.
Maybe all of it.
Tom Dwan with the nuts.
Should I just take? Let me just take. I'll just take the whole thing. Seems fair to me.
Ivey on the button, 6-4. Not going to play. Patrick Antonius. King, Queen. When you get a raise from Antonius,
6-4.
possibly a re-raise from Dwan with the King, Queen. Let's see how it's played.
Call.
When we get a call, we're going to see a flop. And I've got to tell you, Robert, I'm actually shaking in the commentary booth. I'm actually shaking.
10.
It wasn't even our money, and I'm in just disbelief. I'm in awe over here.
Well,
It's
Patrick
like-
Antonius bets $10,000 there, and he takes that one down. And we're still talking about big pots here, but never before. A $1.1 million pot.
Well, we knew it was possible the second they raised the stakes and they all had over $500,000 in front of them. But possible doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. It happened. We said it before offsuit rolled off the deck we might have a big pot. And wow, we were right.
And this is the last hand of Season 4 of the FullTiltPoker.net $1 million cash game. It's been an absolute privilege to be here.
Sure has.
Once again, I'm David Tuckman. I'm joined by World Series of Poker bracelet winner Robert Williams III.
And this has been the most exciting match I've ever watched, David. I don't know about you.
What's been fantastic about it, we were 8-handed, we were 7-handed, and now we're 3-handed. It's like the last men standing, and it's 3 of the best. Unbelievable. $2.2 million on the table. I don't know about you. I can't wait till Season 5 starts.
It'll definitely be exciting. It's going to be hard to top this season, though. I mean, we played the largest pot in televised poker history.
Raised to 13,200.
I think that every year. I think every single year that I can't top it.
This game's over. We quit.
It's all over. That's it.
And no more chance for redemption for Phil Ivey? Not tonight, anyway.
Well, the winner is alongside. We can start only in one place, and that is that incredible hand with Phil Ivey. Can you just put into words, what it felt like when the cards were turned over?
I mean, the cards turning over didn't matter as much as me hitting the Jing card on the turn.